Hey everybody, Illogical JJ here. Have you ever wondered how pirates can switch to their buckets, fruit, firebomb, and wood so quickly when necessary? We all know how annoying it can be when you're trying to grab your firebombs from the weapon wheel and it just doesn't want to work the way that you need. Or perhaps a ship is sinking, you want to save it, but you're having a hard time grabbing your wood and bucket quickly. What about when you're running for cover low on health and you can't seem to get your fruit quite quick enough? Well, this video is going to solve all of those problems for you. If you notice in the video in the corner, the pirate was able to bucket water, eat fruit, and patch holes without using the weapon or inventory wheel a single time. This pirate is me, and I play on Xbox. Now we already know that the PC players have a much nicer and cleaner presentation when they play, but it just so happens that I rather play with the controller than mouse and keyboard, and I know I'm not the only one. So if you play on a controller, these controller binding button tips may increase your skill level dramatically. As you can see, I can easily pick fruit, wood, bucket, or throwables without using the weapon wheel. I choose these as my button binding options because these are the items you will always seem to need when you're in a hurry. Sometimes your hole will be so full of water that you literally don't have any time to switch to the bucket using the wheel. However, a binded bucket could still save the day. In order to bind your unused buttons, you need to push back on the controller, which is the button to the left of the home button. Then you will want to select settings, followed by controller. Feel free to peek at all of my options, though they should be pretty similar to yours. I started playing in 2018 and I do believe they changed slightly since I began, but I can't remember if mine are default or not. You will only need to bind 4 buttons, and it will not interfere with any other buttons if you have your layout like mine. Scroll down to the item shortcuts part of the menu. You will see that I used left D-pad to bring out my bucket. In order to bind your button to this, click it and then click left on your D-pad or whatever button you prefer to use as long as it's not already being used. I prefer left D-pad because the bucket is on the left side of the inventory wheel, so it's easier to remember. Next, you will see that I binded my food option to the right stick. To bring up food, you simply push the right stick in. I chose this button because your thumb is always on this stick and it's the quickest option. To bind the food to your right stick, select it and then press your right stick in. The next one you see is the throwables. This one is somewhat new to me. I got tired of trying to choose throwable with the wheel while engaging in PvP. I chose the up button on my D-pad because that was the only button that didn't have an action. It's very easy to remember up for me because it's the direction you throw the fireballs. Lastly, you will see the wooden planks are on the right D-pad. I chose this because they are on the right side of the inventory wheel. Binding your planks can be the difference in your ship staying afloat or sinking in PvP moments. If you have more than one throwable, like a fireball and a blunderball, then hitting the binded button more than once will alternate which ones you choose. This is also how the fruit works, so you could choose which fruit you will be eating when you use this option. Thank you for using my channel and watching my video. If you liked the video, then please like and subscribe. If you would like to be notified when I upload more videos, then please click that bell next to the subscribe button. Thank you.